I am setting up for my freezer meal workshop tonight. I have 3 ladies coming, and I just wanted to share with y'all kind of how I do things. So to start with, I'm going to show you how I set up. I have a graphic that goes along with this. It kind of has a list of the different things that I set at each placemat and then things I have out. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you all my different little setups. So hope this helps. Okay, so to start with, this is my little area. So on my bar, I have all of my seasonings. I have a catalog. Sometimes I have paper towels, but not very often. So my seasonings, I have measuring spoons, an extra menu with instructions for me. This is also what I give to my workshop attendees. And then these are the surveys that I get them to fill out at the end of the workshop. And then going over here to the workstation, you can see this is the table. I have it set up for 3 women tonight. And so what I have here is I have a cutting mat at each station, along with, and I have created a stock where I have a good number of Velata cutting mats, so that's great, but I'm still getting stock of other things like the peelers and different things like that. But for this workshop, they are peeling vegetables, so I have a peeler. I always give them a spoon because sometimes there's jarred stuff that they need a spoon for, so I just have it there. I have a permanent marker because at my workshops, I let them write on the bag which meals they're doing because I just don't use my printer for labels. I know some people really like to do that, but I just have chosen not to do it, and I've never really gotten any complaints, so I just keep doing it that way. I have a pen for the survey at the end, and then this is the same thing I had at my station. This is, they don't see this until they get here, so they don't get this in the email with the grocery list, but this has all the meals, the ingredients to the next spot, and then what you do at the workshop prep, which I tell them, but they can also look at it. Sometimes I have people, they go ahead so they can look. It tells you what to chop and then to add everything, and tells you how to cook it. On some of them, it gives them options of how to top it and things like that, or things to cook along with it, and they get to take this home. But I also tell them they can write any of this information on their Ziploc bags, on their freezer bags. So some people will write even all the optional options on there. Some people will just write the name of the meals. But that is an individual station. But on the entire table, I have an extra set of measuring spoons, which don't really get used very often, but sometimes with like honey and things like that. For this particular workshop, I have juicers because we juiced some limes, and I've just invested in those. I have a measuring cup for a lot of like broth and stuff because there's a lot of broth in this one. And then I have a lot of cutting block and knives, which I keep here because when they sit down, I let them choose a knife. So I pass the block around so they get to see how it works, because people are always intrigued with the knife block. And then I also have my Velata scissors. So yeah, that's it. So see, yeah, I have one Velata peeler here, but other than that, I only have one. So that is what my station for my attendees looks like. And then mine is just right here. I keep a trash can, usually at the end of the table, but there it is for now. And then over here by my sink, which is just in walking distance, I have my can opener because I will a lot of times open cans here and drain like beans and things. And I have a small colander for draining like black beans and rinsing them and things. So that's that. And if anyone wants to come wash their hands or rinse off their cutting mats, I let them, but usually they aren't rinsing cutting mats between every meal, just if it gets super messy with like cilantro chopping or something. So yes, I hope that helps, and let me know if y'all have any questions or thoughts, or even if you do something differently that would help me out. So hope this helps.